1v1, if you down 10-0, a lot of people are writing you off. I watched this with so much intent. Oh my gosh.
That's intentional. That's intentional, right?
Sorry to hear that. But at the same time, I'm honoring her transition into the heavens. You know, energy never dies, man. Just remember that. Energy never dies. Magni, IWW, where do you rank Luka as a 1v1 player in the league? Luka's one of the best. One of the best of all time. It's one of the best of all time. All right, I'll do that after this. Once I watch this, because I really wanted to show love to TNC. Shout out to the Next Chapter, man. I'm a big fan. I'm a big admirer. A lot of the guys that are building their stock up on there, you guys are in our locker rooms. Like, I want to let you know that, like, your name's in our locker rooms. A lot of us go home and don't have much to do, right, when we're bored. So we watch you guys play on YouTube. And I want to let you know your skill level is at a top notch. And I know you guys are looking for the best of the best. And the best of the best will seek you out once you reach that level. Like, this is good bump, man. It's good sparring. Again, like I said, because basketball has been a 5v5 sport for a long time, it's like they don't really have vocab to talk about people. It is what it is. That's why one-on-one is taking over. Because the 5v5 shit right now, I fuck with it 100%. But you don't really get to see people's greatness and their skill set all the way until you're in this environment. Like, you're getting your ass kicked. Yo, FJ123, advice for confidence in life. Read books, bro. Read books. I have a few books over here, too, that I'll show you guys at the end. Just to give you, like, my closeout. But read books, bro. Gain confidence, read books. Reading is a superpower. Trust me, a girl loves you if you can read. A lady loves you if you can read, bro. And that's for my ladies, too. A guy loves a shorty that's smart, bro.
You've been here before.
Even though I know everybody wants the bad shorties and all that, but
it's all meant to you got him, bro.
Read books, bro. Get smarter. Don't just depend on school to give you education. I love reading, bro. I really do. A lot of people in sports, they ain't talking about reading all the time, man. You do not have to be that smart intellectually to be in sports. I'm just going to say it. You do not have to be that smart to be a great athlete. You can literally just be naturally gifted at what you do and yada, 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 but you do not. A lot of people are not. Yeah, I know, including myself, I was ignorant. I can't blame anybody for not wanting to read, but, same time.
WA's in the chat.
Oh, y'all are making me feel so good.
Chat, I swear to you, bro, I end this shit, y'all be weird. I promise you. I end this shit if y'all weird. I promise you. Somebody said go full screen. Yo, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, bro. Yeah, where's everybody from, bro? I'm gonna give a shout out to all y'all, man. All y'all places where y'all from. Mount Haven, boys in Harlem, Kingsbridge, Gun Hill, Argentina, Jersey, Canada, Alaska, Manhattan, Minnesota, UK, Dubai, Brazil, Bed-Stuy, Germany, Czech Republic, Italy, Newark, Louisiana, Detroit, Lafayette, South Africa, Crotona Ave, Rochester Bay, Somalia, Fort Worth, Cleveland, St. Louis, Memphis, Dallas, Palestine, yeah.
Let me get the pool.
Saudi Arabia, where y'all at? Norway, Boston, Puerto Rico, Philly, Toronto. Damn, okay, hey, time out. Hey, yo, chat, y'all really international with me. Yeah, y'all know I'm an Aussie, man, living in America, trying to get a dollar or two and bring it back home. But I want to let you know, man, yo, we really international here like this? Yo, that's crazy, bro. Houston, boys say you from Mars. Pluto, bro. Yo, all right, see, then when people start trolling, I'm done. I'm watching this Moon versus Nesco game. Moon, I think Moon won this. Yeah, this is a good game, man. Shout out to all y'all in the chat, man. Real talk. Twisty fingers for you and your family. I'm praying for y'all always. I want to make sure you guys are good. Man, thank you for the support. Thank you for tuning into the stream, y'all. I wish I could hear them talking. That's what I enjoy about this, too. Is to hear the commentary about this. Oh, man, that's not a foul, though. how to get into meditation, you just got to stay consistent, bro. And you got to try to release all your thoughts, man, while letting them come, but you got to learn how to release them, bro. All your thoughts are not real, bro. That's the thing about being human. A lot of people don't realize that you can't let your inner thoughts win all the time, bro. You gotta battle them shits. That's what happens when people get violent. All right, they be letting their thoughts win, bro. You can't be letting your thoughts win. All your thoughts don't make sense. I'd be damned if I thought all my thoughts make sense, bro. Hell no, you better keep some of them thoughts to yourself. Learn some discernment with God. But meditation is about discernment, man, and making sure you put some space in for yourself, bro. Real talk. Chat, if y'all put together a 1v1 tournament on behalf of y'all, I'll help sponsor that shit. Bro, do you see how long this is taking? Look, this is what you need in 1v1 too. Right here. You need this type of support. Look at this. You need this type of support. If you're gonna go against me, you need your friends there. You need this. You need them. You need this. I need the hype. One-on-one, you need the hype. That's what makes this great. Look, people took the time out of their day. That's why I'm trying to say we got to protect our culture. People took the time out of their day to sit there and watch this. It's $5,000 on the line. That's a lot of money for anybody in the world. I don't care how rich they are. You get $5,000 for doing something you love to do. You're a rich person. All right. That doesn't mean that it's going to last for a lifetime and shit like that. But I'm saying $5,000 and you earn that playing basketball. You put a ball in the hoop. That's a lot of money. All right. That's one. Number two, we have, look, the crowd is here. It may not be packed, but this intimate crowd, they may be there to support their family and stuff like that, but they want to see this. I want to see this. Yeah, this was a good game between Moon and Nesco. I would love to see them again. But again, I wish I could hear what A. Millie and B. Ellis and Marcellus are saying. I'm about to be off in the next like 30 minutes. I said I was gonna go, until about 7 p.m. That's tough. That's tough. Wow, that was a good one. Before I get off stream, I did want to give you guys a look into my books that I have over here. I have a few of them. You know what I mean? Look at this stack right here if you guys want to get a look of it. The first one is The Wisdom of the Ancestors. I can read the back of it, but it was like, in these troubled times, wisdom often seems in short supply. But as this magnificent volume reminds us, African Americans have been blessed with a precious legacy of wisdom gained through long, hard years of struggle by those who have gone before. Wisdom is the most hallowed gift born of experience and endurance. The life-affirming guidance and the wisdom of the elders has been gleaned from this bountiful harvest and includes some of the most electrifying and deeply moving writings and speeches ever produced. Here are the unedited works of such luminaries as Sojourner Truth, W.E. Du Bois, Martin Luther King Jr., Elijah Muhammad, Lorraine Hansberry, Thurgood Marshall, Sora Neale Hurston, Adam Clay Powell Jr., Mary McLeod Bethune, Marcus Garvey, Barbara Jordan, Paul Robeson, Gene Toomer, and many others. The elders' empowering messages and Robert Fleming's interpretations offer us mother wit, cultural truth, and spiritual sustenance. These words challenge and inspire us to build on the best of our past to ensure our future. Right here is Duties of the Heart. I actually got this from a rabbi, one of my Rabbi Safran in LA. It's from Eula High School in Los Angeles. He's given me books before, that come from the Jewish faith and then also our, universal messaging as well. So it's one of these as well. I can read the back as well. It's from the Torah Classics Library. We have always been known as the people of the book, living by the book ever since we received it, studying the Torah in an unbroken flow of generations since time immemorial. Our people has become heir to an unparalleled wealth of learning and a repository of knowledge for creative religious education and life by faith. So again, this just goes back to religious acceptance and intolerance and knowing that all of these things are tied into each other, right? You got to learn from other cultures to really understand the people and what makes them move. So Duties of the Heart right here. Book. Here's another book. It's called Breaking the Chains of Psychological Slavery. This is a good book as well. You know, in this long-awaited, important, and highly readable book, Dr. Naeem Akbar addresses these questions. Are African Americans still slaves? Why can't black folks get it together? What is the psychological consequence of blacks and whites of picturing God as a Caucasian? Learn how to break the chains of your mental slavery with this new book by one of the world's outstanding experts on the African American mind. We have The Black Bourgeoisie right here. You know, the book that brought the shock of self-revelation to middle-class blacks in America. It's a good book. Let's see. Powernomics right here by Dr. Claude Anderson. This is a good book to start with as well when you're getting introduced into what's happening out here, you know, socially, racially, and how some of our ancestors and predecessors have been talking about this beforehand. Again, these are not hate books. These don't have hateful language in it where it's like, oh my gosh, they're saying some crazy stuff. It's literally about universal knowledge, you guys. Knowledge is power, right? And if you could download that information from the book and turn it into wisdom and apply it to your life, all that stuff is good. You feel me? And you know how crazy it is when we talk about these issues socially, people just jump into, well, you hate this person, you hate that person. Again, books are a pathway, right? Reading is a superpower. A lot of people that have ignorance still going on internally, I'll be honest with you, don't read enough, bro. And that's for me too. Like, I still have ignorance that's in my heart at times, like towards certain things and certain subjects. I'm not perfect, but I will acknowledge the fact that you have to have an openness to others and learning who they are. This is Fanny Kimball's journal of a residence on a Georgia plantation. I haven't opened this book yet. Okay, by the way, Mr. Cactus Jack 69, please save vids, Kyrie, so people can click. I got you, bro. I got you. Black Skin, White Mask by Franz Fanon. You know what I mean? This right here, it's a tough read because, you know, it's taking place in France, but this is translated for us to understand. And, you know, I'll give you the background. Few modern voices have had as profound an impact on Black identity and official race studies as Franz Fanon's and Black Skin, White Mask represent some of his most important work. Fanon's masterwork is now available in a new translation that updates his language for a new generation of readers. A major influence on international civil rights, anti-colonial, and Black consciousness movements, Black Skin, White Mask is an unsurpassed study of the Black psyche in a white world. Hailed for its scientific analysis and poetic grace when it was first published in 1952, the book remains a vital force today from one of the most important thinkers on revolutionary struggle, colonialism, and racial difference in human history. All right. Again, these books are meant for all of us to create a pathway, but specifically for people that come from the diaspora of, or come from the African American or indigenous diaspora, right? We're not taught a lot of this in school. A lot of this truth is not shared with us. A lot of these books are erased from you know, the public educational system, sometimes a lot of times in the private educational system as well. So I struggled with my identity growing up. And again, I told you guys way back in the beginning of the in the stream, like I went to private school. It was $25,000 a year to go there. It was mostly you know, white European people there that were going there. They had a lot of access to wealth. Of course, we're not going to learn about Franz Fanon there, or of course, we're not going to learn about what my ancestors did, right? That's just the way the school system is set up. I'm not mad at it. I'm not here to complain about it, but I am here to make a change through my platform with it, because I think a lot of these books, not just these books that I have, but a lot of these books need to be showcased in a way where you can learn and unlearn and relearn some great habits. You feel me? That's all. Let me see. Less Than Human. This is the other book. Why We Demean, Enslave, and Exterminate Others by David Livingstone Smith. Right here. This is a good book that I started at the beginning of the year. It helped me understand what genocide is, what apartheid is, and ultimately why different cultures have been through some of the most trauma in this sense. I still have a long way to go, but I'm excited to keep reading this because there are so many stereotypes, and there are more false stories about melanated people, darker pigmented people. There's so many false stories about our community and who we are and why we deserved to be treated a certain type of way, and why people could say certain things about our culture. I'm also here to change in that, bro. I'm not standing for none of that bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? You don't have to be ignorant towards me or just because you hate yourself. That has nothing to do with me. I'm here as a miracle worker, bro. Like, I'm not here to get in your way. But if you're violent towards my people, physically, verbally, emotionally, I'm gonna say something. I ain't no bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to just sit here and let somebody just disrespect people I love just because they don't like their skin color or they don't like the way their religion treats their days, or, you know what I mean? You just doing weirdo, goofy shit because now you're just ignorant to the fact that someone's different. Like, growing up in this society, and just because you have this skin tone, you have different rules that you got to abide by, or you can't be proud of your history because you're this skin tone. Like, people really got killed because they were a different skin tone, bro. You know how stupid that is? You know how ignorant you got to be to put somebody in a tree and hang them because they're black? It's probably the dumbest shit I ever heard, bro, to be honest with you. Like, and I say this from not an ignorant standpoint, by the way. So shout out to the educators. I'm not diminishing, you know, what you put out there and what I've learned. I'm saying that it's one of the dumbest things ever. It really is. It really is, bro. You really don't like somebody because they're a different color, they're a different religion, bro. That's the dumbest shit ever for me. I don't get along with people like that, bro. And I don't have time to listen to people like that. Literally, you're trying to downplay the fact of racism and then say, pick up your bootstraps and work harder, when there's a whole system designed to oppress people that have darker skin tones, or because they're Muslim, or because they're Jewish, or because they're Christian, you don't like them? It's the dumbest shit I ever heard. You know what I'm saying? And that's how people were like trying to characterize me too. Like, and I was looking at them like, this is dumb. Like, you really think I don't like somebody because they're different? I want to apologize to all those over the last few years that were unsure about what direction I was going into in my life. I really do. I have to take my accountability for it, right? Because I was confused too. But let me tell you what happened, okay? I started picking up a lot more books. And the first probably 6 months of picking up books on history of people, like what's been going on racially, what's been going on class-wise, what's been going on religiously, war-wise, right? It took me a while to learn that I had rage in my heart from finding out that whether it be a white person enslaving a black person, or whether it be somebody saying, well, Africans had slaves too. Well, Africans enslaved people too. Okay, right? Let's bypass all that stuff. Let's get down to the real root of this shit. Why has this shit continued? That's my question. Why has this shit continued? I don't have a victim mentality towards this stuff. I just had rage in my heart. I didn't know what to do with it. When you find out the descendants, the descendants are running our world, the descendants of slave masters or slave makers are running the world, and then you have people that are buying politicians for say so, or, you know what I mean? A lot of our politicians are bought. Sorry, it's just the truth. You know what I mean? I live in the entertainment industry too. Some people would say I'm bought. But when you go home and you decide who you want to be outside of your work, that's who you really are. So you can judge me when you see me at a basketball court. You can say all these nasty things. People have said nasty things to me before. I've heard people say different things to people before, but you don't even fucking know who I am. That's what I'm saying. This is my crash out cam because I got to give y'all this one-on-one POV before I get out of here. But the racism and all that stuff, and I'm sure, like, I've gotten shadow banned plenty of times on my social platforms for talking about certain issues. I don't care either. But I'm saying I stand up for humanity being a coexisting community where race, culture, and class or religion is not always at the forefront of everything you do. I'm not saying you don't put God first. I'm not saying you don't put your faith first. I'm saying that you would allow those things to not show you the truth of how you're supposed to treat others. If you put God first and your faith is strong, what the fuck in your faith tells you to hate other people? I haven't read that in the Quran, to hate other people. I haven't read that in the Bible. I haven't read that in the Talmud. I haven't read that in different holy books, to just go out and hate people. I've never seen that. In African spirituality systems as well. You know what I mean? These secret societies that exist out here too. I haven't, like, I can't speak for every secret society. Don't get me wrong. I'm not even gonna get into that deeper, another stream. But I'm saying I don't just wake up and just be like, all right, I'm gonna hate somebody. But that happens every day. So what I'm really getting at, right, before I get off this crash out cam, is read books for peace of mind and also to know the world and its history. History is repeating itself as we sit here and talk. Y'all know what's going on around the world. And if you don't, get informed. Reading is a superpower, young people. Get informed. Don't just go into the media, either CNN and the Fox Sports and all that, or the Foxes and, you know, all our normal channels that give us a bunch of suppressed voices that are probably going for Democratic or Republican. And again, I'm going to be seen as this athlete, this jock athlete that's talking on political issues, but I know what's going on. Not fully behind the scenes, because I don't want to know what's going on fully behind the scenes. Because honestly, I don't know if I could, if I had rage from reading books about my history, I don't know what I would do. No, I'm joking. I know what I would do. I would go in there with poise and class and be able to learn. But I know a lot of people feel the same way as me. You just don't know how you would react to the certain truths that you're looking for. So when you read and you're able to find your own footing and find your own voice out here, keep hold of that. Don't let anybody beat you down. They tried to beat me down. Use my life as an example. All right. I'm a public figure in a space for sure, but please don't be afraid to say how you feel. All right. We have the message. You guys have heard about that. Been a man. I can't wait to start this, but yeah. And then the last one is inhuman bondage. We got to learn all this. You guys got to learn all this. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this book was given. Oh, I said that was the last one, but this book was given to me too. Can you see it? The Authentic Creed. Great books, man. W books, y'all. W back. W books.